Good afternoon, nerds. This is Eva, and this is the first episode of Everything is Nerd. I wanted to get you a quick video about the new Xbox system. I was running behind because of things happening in my life, so this is not what our videos are normally going to look like, but I wanted to get this info out to you as soon as I could. So, as you all know, the Xbox 360 has been out on the market for 8 years now, and they're finally coming out with a new console, and they're calling it the Xbox One. Personally, I don't really like it because I think that the first Xbox should be the Xbox One, but I get where they're coming from because it's supposed to be this all-in-one system. I personally was pulling for the Xbox Infinity. Specs on this: they have a 5 billion transistor count, that is opposed to the 360's 500 million. It also has 8 gigabytes of memory versus 512 megabytes with the 360. Now, to me, the Xbox One kind of looks like a DVD player, which is kind of fitting because everything that they talked about was TV and movies, and that was kind of frustrating. Everything you heard was TV, movies, TV, movies, TV, movies, Xbox, play movies. Which brings me to the next point, that the Xbox One, sorry, I almost said 360, Xbox One is going to be completely controlled by your voice through the Kinect, which now comes with the Xbox non-optionally, which I'm okay with. I don't really use the Kinect. I just hope it doesn't drive the price up too much, because we all know it's going to drive the price up. The Xbox One is supposed to be soundless, which is good. Like when you put the game in and it spins, like right now, mine sounds like a train. But it's not supposed to do that with the Xbox One. Hoping that is true. Also, you can do 2 things at once, like you can Skype and watch a movie with your girlfriend, or you can play a game and get on the internet so you can look at cheat codes. I don't know, but you can do 2 things at once. That's pretty cool. With the Kinect, though, the voice commands, I do foresee a little bit of problems with that, because during the reveal, when he would say, Xbox, go home, people who already had a Kinect hooked up to their 360 with voice commands, their menu would pop up and they would leave the live stream, and there was just a lot of problems. I don't know if I'm playing Call of Duty and someone yells, Xbox off, if my Xbox is going to turn off, you know? So I do foresee a little bit of problems with that. I don't know if there's a way to turn off the voice controls, but there is. If there is, I probably will. Now, they did talk a whole lot about actual gaming in the live conference. This is probably because they are trying to appeal more to the movie watching community, which is more prevalent than the current hardcore gaming community, which is actually kind of strange, unfortunately. So there's kind of like, hey, we want your money, and give us your money and we'll give you this, and it plays game 2, yay! What is pretty cool, well, it could be cool, Steven Spielberg is directing a TV series of Halo. Could be cool, could be flashy, could be filler. I'm not quite sure. I love Steven Spielberg, but it's just not what I wanted to hear, you know? Also, like I said, hardly talked about gaming. In fact, they had no gaming footage during the reveal. They said, hey, let's watch some gaming footage at the very end, and then they showed a trailer for Call of Duty Ghosts, which does look cool, but pre-rendered footage is a lot easier than actual gameplay, and so I don't know what the gameplay looks like. The cutscenes probably, from what I saw, look fantastic, but that doesn't really tell me what the gameplay is going to be like. From what they said about Call of Duty, it does look pretty cool too. There are companion dogs, which is awesome. Right now, all I get to do with dogs in Call of Duty is kill them, and I don't really like that. So I'm gonna get to be able to have a dog that's my companion that I care about, and it helps me out, which is pretty awesome. The other really cool thing about Call of Duty Ghosts is the dynamic mapping, which I think is awesome. I've been looking forward to something like this. Hopefully it's as cool as they make it sound like, and not just like a little bit better than it is now. But apparently you can interact more with the mapping, and you can like shoot a thing and make barrels fall down and like completely change the terrain. Well, not completely, you won't go from like mountain to prairie land, but you know, it can wipe out some stuff and change some stuff. That'd be pretty cool. They said stuff about earthquakes and whatever. So that sounds cool. But all in all, opinion, will this be a primarily gaming console, or is it going to be primarily a DVR-like device? I don't know. I can't say whether I would prefer this or the PS4. I'm waiting for more info to come out at E3, where hopefully they reveal more about their actual gaming. Personally, right now I'm pulling for a Steam box, but we'll see. And that's my cat, and I will see you next time on Everything is Nerd.